What's going on, YouTube? Just wanted to drop off this quick video about neurological warfare or neurocognitive warfare and technopaganism. Now, this right here is the true genocide. This the true pandemic right here. This neurological warfare. As a lot of us already know about this old Havana syndrome, that within itself is a psyop. The name for that, first and foremost, is a psyop because they say Havana syndrome as if it's something that's like developing organically when it's all neurological weaponry based. And we got Obama, the fucking terrorist. Excuse my language. I'm trying to clean that up for YouTube. But Obama, the terrorist, who we could thank for this brain initiative and the reason that we see the things that we see going on with the medical field, these universities, and things of that nature. Doctors reveal details of neuroweapons for all those who don't know. I'm pretty sure, for the most part, a lot of you guys do. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. This is the brain initiative that Barack Obama signed in the office. May what was it? April. Okay, in April of 2013. Now let's just read a little bit of this. In April 2013, the president announced the launch of the Brain Research through Advanced Innovating Neurotechnologies Initiative, a bold new initiative focused on revolutionizing our understanding of the human brain. The Brain Initiative is one of the administration's grand challenges, ambitious but achievable goals that require advances in science and technology. And I'm gonna show y'all how this dude coincide or corresponds with witchcraft, like tech witch and techno paganism. Since the president announced the Brain Initiative, dozens of leading technology firms, academic institutions such as universities and things of that nature, scientists, and other key contributors to the field of neuroscience have answered his call and made significant commitments to advancing the initiative. Let's scroll down a little bit more. The significance. The Brain Initiative has the potential to do for neuroscience what the Human Genome Project did for genomics by supporting development and application of innovative technologies that can create a dynamic understanding of brain function. It aims to help research uncover the mysteries of brain disorders such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease, yada, yada, yada. And here is some of the things, if y'all want, as y'all can see the website that I'm on, if some of y'all care to dig into it on y'all own time. I'm not gonna waste too much time reading. I already read for the most part majority of these updates and resources. I probably extend and make a part two, but I'm gonna show you how this ties directly into modern day witchcraft. A lot of people, let me see, techno paganism is the merging of neo-paganism and magical ritual with digital technologies. This may be through the use of technology merely as an aid, such as video conferences, for example, or it may be the worship of technology itself. The internet, for instance, may be seen by some as having spiritual significance. Now, when you go down here to the definition, just understand what these people think and how they perceive things. It's all about perception. Technopaganism deals with spiritual and magical facets of technology and technological society. Associated with this is the use of technological metaphors, most often computer or telecommunication metaphors, to describe spiritual phenomena, as well as the use of symbolism by popular culture. The more you read into this and dig into it, the insight. I'm reading at the second article. This is from, as y'all can see, the strategist.org. AU, the insights of cognitive neurosciences over the past 2 decades have been rich and enlightening. Many of them be used in pursuit of furthering human well-being. See, when they come out with things like this, they always want to try to convince us through the pros of the technology. They don't never tell us the cons of the technology when they're trying to sway people that what they're doing is for a just cause or something like that. Notice they never speak on the cons of anything when they're pushing agendas. A neural weapon, as described broadly by James Giordano, I assume, hopefully I didn't botch that too much or too bad, is anything that accesses the brain to contend with others. Defense dual use. Neurotechnology has been the subject of numerous DARPA and IAPRA, maybe that's how you say it, ARPA, I'm not sure. Research programs for years now. Using the tools of neural weaponry involves the three A's: access, assess, and effect. For a long time, most have intuitively, intuitively thought of accessing the human brain in terms of direct proximity, sticking things inside or aiming things at the human skull and tinkering. This is a misconception. Insight into cognitive processes have suggested ways to achieve the three A's at a distance, meaning this is where the brain mapping and the remote neural monitoring comes into place and things of this nature. You can't have one without the other, basically. In order for them to do this thing from a distance, they already have to have your brainwave activities or your neural pathway already downloaded in a sense. They already have to have an image of it. They already have to have a scan of it. They can't do it without accessing these things. And that brings me back to when I knew that I had went through it before I had got this far, the information about the program. When we were staying at Essex Village apartment here when my targeting first started in 2020, one of the things I noticed is, first and foremost, our apartment complex instantly went under renovation. So we get a new look, contractors everywhere. They've relocated us from our original apartment into a new apartment. What I did notice one day, right? I believe I told this story before, but one day now, I'm looking out of the patio of the back of our apartment unit, and I noticed a ground wire coming out of the middle of the ground, right in the back of our backyard. Like once you look out of the patio, you can't help but to see this big orange cord coming from out of the ground. So it didn't dawn on me yet though until one day I just got out the shower, so I'm sitting on the bed talking to the girl, and my back started burning right here. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't have no shirt on or nothing, finished lotioning the legs and things like that, sitting on the edge of the bed, and my back just started burning. I mean, like, burning, like, I don't want to say like somebody stuck a match to it, but it felt like it was getting there though. But it was a big area of my back, like, it's hard to explain. But anyway, my skin was burning. So what made me, that's when I end up scanning the room with the EMF detector, and it led me directly. It's pointing to the wall. It's coming from the wall that I got my back to. So that's when I make the discovery or whatever, whatnot. The reading started going through the roof. I end up walking outside, following the cord, and these people literally took that ground wire, ran it to our apartment unit, and put it. Say, for instance, we stayed on the bottom level of the apartments, so our bedroom is at the corner of the apartment complex, like. Okay, it's multiple units in the apartment. It's three hallways in the apartment. You got the first hallway, the second hallway, and the third hallway. The third hallway and the first hallway, as y'all know, is on the corner, opposite of each other. So we stand at this corner. So our bedroom is literally on the corner of the apartment. So as I'm tracing the wire, it leads straight to the opposite of our headboard, but it's stuck. They didn't mounted this wire that's coming up from the ground outside of our apartment, right where on the opposite side of the apartment is our bedroom. But not only that, It's where our headboard is resting at. So I'm assuming that's maybe how they got me hooked up to it, got my brainwave activity, because a lot of this stuff that happens to us far wise as the sensations we get, like far wise is I don't know how many of y'all deal with the shortness of breath or the vertigo or what else? The high palpitations. I'm not sure if they're able to replicate this or make you feel these sensations through somehow cross references or doing whatever they do with this technology to your brainwave activity. Not sure if they, I'm not quite sure. I'm still researching that, but that's on the lines of what I believe is going on. One aspect of it anyway. And like I said, we got Barack Obama, the terrorist, to thank for that. Now, when you dig a little bit into this article, you see how it first, this article is from 2018, right? Before they started doing the investigation into the Havana syndrome, they already knew from the start that it was neuro weapons involved in the attacks on the CIA diplomats in Havana. 2, 3 years later, they switched it and said directed energy weapons or a foreign adversary was not the blame for this. And they believe that it's like, let me see, I don't want to give out no false information. Let me just read a little bit of the article. Directed energy weapons. Oh, shit. Damn, I said right here, y'all let my food burn in the oven. Right in my face. Dang, I put a pizza in the oven. Y'all want to see how that pizza turned out? Y'all don't. Y'all don't want to see that. Let me. Directed energy weapons intend to disrupt or damage their victims' brains, were the most likely source of series of mysterious attacks, singling out U.S. personnel assigned to the U.S. Embassy in Cuba in 2017. 3 doctors involved in the investigation have told the National Defense in exclusive interviews. The 3 experts were contacted by the State Department to investigate 25 cases of government employees who working in Cuba who complained of sudden hearing noises, pressure in the ears, followed by symptoms such as headaches, vertigo, dizziness, and loss of cognitive functions. I deal with all that plus more. Shit is, it don't feel good. The team of 3 experts concluded that the incident was a wide-scale use of electronics to carry out a so-called neuro weapon attack. Neuro weapons are an emerging but little understood threat that is compounded by the ease in which they can be purchased on the internet. Now, not everyone could just purchase no neuro weapon on the internet. I believe that right there, that article is disinformation. But the thing about this is GOP Congress, they already know about this technology. They already know about this technology. See, I'm not sure why this article is not popping straight up on the laptop. Let me see if I still have it on my phone. But Congress, oh no, those nukes. Okay, I thought it was. Let's see. Congress is fully aware of this. We already know that they use it through various means, such as manipulating to the electromagnetic field around the target. I just want to show y'all. I'm not sure why I'm getting different search results. See, it popped straight up on my phone. Public disclosure on Neuro.